Hello guys, my name is Nutavada, and welcome back to part 6 of Doki Literature Club. I noticed that the last episode I uploaded said part 4, but it's actually supposed to be part 5, so I'll go ahead and erase that and input it, the new little change to it. But thank you guys so much for tuning in on the videos, for just watching them, I'm getting some pretty good feedback. I see some people want me to branch out, so I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys again. But let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so I plan on finishing the series first, and then we'll actually look at the pictures, the mail, the files, and the side stories as well. So as of this moment right now, we're just going to keep playing the game, but I will plan on delving more deeper into what this game offers, because I do feel like there are going to be some Easter eggs or like hidden like lore and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and just bounce back into the game. So where we last left off, I believe it gave us a huge cutaway saying that I have granted kids to hell. I mean, hey man, you do you. Alright. So I just noticed this right now as we're speaking. Sayori's character, you guys notice how it's all glitched? The hair and the little like pixels that it's glitched in is actually Monica's, as well as the eyes. So Sayori has pink eyes and Monica has green eyes. It's a very interesting detail. As well as the hand on the left, she's holding a pen. She's also holding a pen. Alright, so let's go ahead and another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Nutavada. Very nice. We like we like that a lot, This is actually a metaphor for AAA game developers. They'll charge you $70, but this is the final price. This is what you'll be getting. Oh, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. Yeah, I can tell. Yuri's expressions are always there. You guys can see that as well. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glanced over his shoulder, looking around the room. We're being watched. Natsuki's reading the manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Oh no. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. What do you mean mentally sound? Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much, even though I've only been here for a couple days. I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Nutavada, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. Happy enough to kidnap you in my basement and chain you up to the wall and... Yeah. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. Yuri can literally be convicted of killing 17 innocent pedestrians and going all out on a serial killer rampage for like 20 years straight, right? 2 decades straight, right? Never gets caught because she's smart and everything, right? And then she eventually, the evidence starts piling up against her. Not because she's reckless, but because, it starts getting boring for her. She wants to get caught. There's no more excitement for her. And our main character would be like, oh, she's innocent. She didn't do anything, Free Yuri, Free Yuri tells backwards. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you, and... Sorry, what am I saying? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jesus isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help worry a little bit. Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez, whatever I remember, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. What? It just erased from context. It's not there no more. It never happened. Maybe Natsuki. This is Natsuki from a different universe, and me and Yuri are the ones only acknowledging what is happening on. You're the kind of person who worries too much about little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I'm always afraid you secretly hate me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Oh, man. Sorry. I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. No, well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Once again, I wanna know, are they in college or are they in high school? I really don't know. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard because I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't where you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Thanks, Yuri. She's like literally out of frame. It's weird. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my little LED lights because it's kind of dark in here. What color should we go for, guys? Let's see. Let's just make a quick technical thing. We have very clear blue. It's like normal lights, like hospital lights almost. Then there's yellow. There's red. There's like a greenish yellow, like a yellow with a greenish hue. There's green, like a lime green. Then there's like oak green, like pine green. And then there's blue, like ocean blue. And then there's clear blue. And then there's purple. And then there's just like normal lights, like normal light. I'm gonna put on the purple. The purple. You know what? I'm feeling like the purple right now. Alright. I'm feeling purple, and I'm gonna make it a little more purplish. Go ahead. Let me go ahead and just put this in here. All right. So purple. That's better. Actually, I like that a lot. Okay. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Oh, what? You make beats? Oh, for real? Let me... you ever try to, like work together or something? I hit my line, bro. Bang my line. Maybe once I get a little more better. Hey, do me a favor. Play some piano. I'll sample that shit. Turn it into some like old school hip hop, jazz, like funk kind of beat. And then I'll mark it. How does that sound? I'll give you credit and everything. I won't pay you, but I'll give you credit. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Nook Nevada. Why am I the main point of interest? I really don't know. I mean, I know I'm tall, dark, and handsome, but Monica smiles sweetly. Where did the other two go? I didn't even tell us that they walk away. They're just gone. Like, she made them vanish. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was friendly to the whole club or me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. More like two of us, because Natsuki wasn't even aware. Natsuki had already run off into the closet. Nick Nevada, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together. Whoa. Hey, props to Yuri. No, not a lot of women will actually ask the guy out. Society speaking, if we're speaking on societal terms, it's more of the man asks out the women. So I think that's pretty cool. Props to Yuri. That's very very cool to see. If there's a woman out there and she asks you out, man, props to her. She's a keeper. I mean, in the club. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Forget about all that. I planned on it anyways. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop. I don't know if that's a good thing. If it's pounding abnormally, like more harder, or I don't know, you might want to get that checked out. You might want to go to a cardiologist. I go and get my heart checked every 5 years with the cardiologist, just because I want to know what the fuck is going on. That's every 5 years, but maybe you've never gone and checked. It'd be good for you to at least know if you have some abnormal heart condition or maybe some heart palpitations or something. Just go ahead and check that out, man. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see. Don't worry about it. No, worry about it, man. Tell her to go get some professional help, medical help. The fuck? If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. But I need you to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Well, when you're reading, you typically focus on the book. You don't, focus on the person next to you. Take your time. I'm sorry, my mom's in the background. She's talking to the dog. I'll go ahead and start up so you guys can hear it real quick. Alright, take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have one small, itsy bitsy, teeny tiny request. Nuke Venezuela. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. She puts succinyl choline in the tea. If you guys don't know what that is, it's actually a drug that you're supposed to, I guess, inject or ingest, I believe. And then when you ingest it or it gets injected into you, it actually paralyzes the body, but you have full consciousness of it, meaning that you can feel whatever's going to happen to you, but you are paralyzed, meaning you have no movements of the body. The reason that I know that is because this is a pretty good game, man. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. How deep is that closet? It's like a little room in there, or is it just like a normal file cabinet? I think it's like an actual walk-in closet. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Quick question, guys. I don't know if you guys are huge tea drinkers, but I've been wanting to get into the whole tea game, right? I really like tea. I like black tea, I like oolong, I like green tea, I like white tea, I like herbal tea, I like all kinds of shit, right? Is it better for me to buy loose leaf, like quality loose leaf, or just stick with the stuff at the store? If anyone knows what I'm talking about, please go ahead and leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Because frankly, I don't believe I've actually had real tea, like loose leaf quality tea. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Although I have had a matcha before, matcha's pretty good. It's like a little powdered thing. It helps out with digestion and your immune system. It's pretty good. I recommend it. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Hey, he's checking her out, you know what I'm saying? Especially because of her long leg. Damn, my boy. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you nothing. If you like him tall, bro, you like him tall. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. It won't take long. Leaves, like she gets kidnapped, like SWAT team jumps down from the window, snatches her away. The character turns into like some Sylvester Stallone type, like Rambo First Blood, just trying to get his crush back. That'd be a pretty good movie. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Ooh, so Monica actually does recall the events from last episode. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. It's weird. Alright. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? On board just when you decided to go look for her. Let's... Why? That is so weird. The music is like coming from the room. Is the room in an alternate dimension or some like social experiment? Because you would think the music would follow you wherever you go. And usually these hallway, a lot of things happen with the music. Like it started glitching out here. The music also stops playing during some bits as well. That's so weird. The music's muffled. It's like if they're just like playing it on speakers in the room. That is so interesting. The most logical place for you to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It's a skinwalker. It's literally a skinwalker. You are now in the back rooms, bro. Every wall, every light, every tile, salmon brick colored tile that you see will all look the same. You sharp inhale like someone is sucking in the air through their teeth. That's how it sounds like. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. It's like Yuri Skinwalker just ripping off Monica's face. Just Yuri? Oh man. Don't want to say anything. Realistically speaking, not from games, speaking out of game, right, to you guys. If that ever happens, or that happens to somebody, man, just don't take it into your own. Don't handle the situation yourself. Get them some help, man. Seriously, all seriousness. Speaking to you guys, not from the game, no joke, right? Real serious stuff. Get them serious help, medical attention, man. It's not good. Okay, so the whole thing just reversed. It reversed. All the lines that were spoken beforehand, up until the point where we give her the water pitcher, that's where we're at right now. I'm back, thanks for... Okay, so everything reversed. And now it's playing all forward. Don't know if she still has the cuts or if the cuts did not happen. But now we know that Yuri does cut herself. Natsuki was right about that. Thanks for waiting patiently. Nevada, do you like oolong? Speak of the devil, what I tell you guys, right? Oolong, man. I'll get down with that shit, man. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. If you have some Earl Grey, I like that too, man. I like that too. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle for 200 degrees. Now it's time to get to the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Well, yeah, bro. You're supposed to let it I think brew for a little bit, like 10-15 minutes, depends. And then you can always re-brew it again. Sorry about that. Just had to answer a quick text message. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. By the way, have you guys ever seen the... No, I'm sorry, man. Have you guys ever seen the, matchup preparation videos? It's so interesting. Very interesting. The whole tradition behind it and the way it's prepared and stuff. It's not... You'd think it would just be like some normal TJ. No, but there's a lot of, things to follow, and it has to be prepared by specific people. It's very interesting. That's actually what initially got me into tea. It's very interesting. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only even be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming to herself a little. You must be in a good mood now. Yeah, she actually does look happy. Alright, it's pretty good, man. Either you make her really happy, right? You know, you're the light to her darkness, or this is a whole facade, as they call it. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyways. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Nevada. It's very endearing. I'm gonna search that word after. I think that's very kind, very thoughtful, very wholesome. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Nick Nevada, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at the desk. I'm not gonna lie, I actually do feel more comfortable sitting with my back up against the wall. Personal preference. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have a back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched out over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. Oh man, I watch her just cover up for some stuff like that's happening at home, or I don't know, you fucking know. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Oh hell yeah, man. If there's one thing that Nuke Nevada has a vice for, it is chocolate. Preferably dark chocolate. Dark chocolate, man. It's so good, man. A lot of people hate on dark chocolate, but I love it. You can eat that anywhere. It tastes good when you add it to baked goods and stuff. It's very good. I like that a lot. I'll get down with some dark chocolate. I'll get down with chocolate in general, man. Every time after I eat, I gotta have a piece of chocolate, man. I'm fiending for that shit. You know how people start fiending for the smoke, right? I gotta go smoke. I gotta go take my cigarette out. My cigarette break. For me, it's that chocolate, man. Goddamn, I haven't been able to quit. I can't kick the curb on it, man. I've tried going cold turkey. It just don't work. It don't work, man. It don't work. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and then I sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if we're in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until my shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but... Yuri. Dude's just like... That's what I imagined this dude's doing right now. Yuri, your shoulders are so... Have you been doing shoulder presses? When she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Oh my god, that was funny as shit. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hands. That's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't actually... Man. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. Just put the teacup down by your side, or if you're sitting in crisscross applesauce position, put the tea in between of your crisscross applesauce legs. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Yuri, come on now. Alright? Even if you're cutting, right? Even if you're doing a cutting stage, you can have one chocolate, right? One chocolate will not do damage to you. One chocolate is perfectly okay, alright? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Or, hey man, I'm just saying, if you're trying to be smooth with it, feed her the chocolate. I don't know what the hell is going on outside, man. I don't even want to acknowledge it. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm, god damn, man, is resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's totally focused on reading again. I take chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Apprehensively puts the chocolate in her mouth. Is that chocolate? That's really how small it is? That is very small. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Nick Nevada. The audio's getting messed up. It's getting all static, like if you didn't plug in your headphone set correctly. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Why is she crying? Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't, Nevada. Suddenly Yuri really forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Nevada. My heart won't stop pounding, Nevada. Why is everything dark? Where's everyone else? I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Nevada? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? Like I said, you need to go see a cardiologist, alright? She gets serious. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Alright, now she's gonna come up with like that crazy shit where like, even if I have you next to me, you know, or we're laying down next to each other, that's not enough. I need you, you know, and then they start talking about like becoming one another. Oh man, some crazy ass shit. What does this remind me of, Pim? I don't know if you guys have seen Smiling Friends. Really great show though. Video idea coming up. But if you guys have ever seen Smiling Friends, there's that screenshot in the pilot episode where I think like Pim has that like really weird look to him, like near the end of the show, where it's like just a still shot of Pim and he looks so wrinkly. That's what it looks like right now. This looks like a David Firth character. If you guys have ever seen David Firth, really good YouTuber. Alright, so she's just looking. Alright, man, what the hell was that? I don't know what the hell that was. She was just looking at us, dead center, into our face, and then just jumps back out. It's time to share poems. I don't know if I want to show it to Yuri first. Yo, bro, I'm gonna keep it frank with you. That instrumental that's playing right now, bro, I'm going to go ahead with it. After I'm done with the series, I will find this instrumental and I will add a kick-ass, some kicks and some snares and some vocal loops over it. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm really gonna spit on it when I'm done with this game. Alright, I'm going to share it to not Yuri, because Yuri's tweaking now, right? I'm gonna share it to Natsuki. Natsuki hasn't been in the game since the start of this episode that much at all. So let's go with Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last. Alright, you know what, Natsuki, fuck you. Burn in hell. I don't really give a shit. But I can't really say it's any better either. So then, I don't understand. Is it good? Is it not? It's just right in the middle, I guess. Well, anything isn't like a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical. What makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Maybe. Nuke Nevada is taking more into consideration my academic thought. My logic here. Oh, I thought the dog was in the room. I think the dog is in the room. Yep, the dog is in the room. Glad to see someone recognize my experience. Well then, keep practicing. Maybe it'll be good as me someday. That's something. Yeah, she just just let her have it, man. Let her have it. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been like spending some time with her, or I find that so weird. Sorry, just a little societal standpoint. Why is it that I'm so sorry for what I was gonna say. Why is it that when you start hanging out with one person more, like let's say for example female, you start hanging out with one female more, and then for example like, let's say for example you're just friends with a bunch of females. Does this actually happen? Do they actually legitimately like start taking account like of who you're spending time more specifically? Like, oh, you're spending more time with Jessica, and then that's just kind of like their way of saying like, hey, you know, like I see what's happening. Like I don't like it, but I see what's happening. But you know, Monica and I ain't just good as what the hell, man. At this point, I'm just gonna tell the dude to go ahead and get himself a polygamy relationship, so that wouldn't even work out. It would not work out. Yuri would want him all to himself. So would Natsuki. So would Mon. It would not work out. I really don't. If he ends up with one of them, I don't think it's gonna happen. But if he ends up, you know, let's say for example, if he does end up staying with one of them, it ain't gonna work out. It's not gonna work out, man. Because the other ones are gonna want him, and then they'll try some shit, you know. I had some very good pre-workout. But you know, Monica and I are just good as her. I don't know why you want to spend time with Yuri. I mean, I'm here, Monica's here. What's wrong with us? At poems, of course, no. That's what you. Of course, no. Not romantically. Romantic. Oh, forget about it. Not sweet. Me? No. Monica. Olvídate, man. That ain't even gonna happen, bro. No. You know, but poems, you know, oh man, Monica, Natsuki, I mean, come on, you know. So you should really try to learn something, or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Just, you know, pins me against the wall. Learn something from it, Nevada. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, wriggly? I don't know how to say that one right there. Hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always hear talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. So, this is actually a pretty good poem, I'm not gonna lie. So, she or her, or yeah, I guess her. I guess she does not like Amy because of this one simple interest or hobby or pastime that Amy has. Despite her being a very caring and genuine person, right, helping out the girl when she hurt her leg, and, you know, despite her actually being somewhat talented, you know, I mean, she's singing her favorite song, and she really likes it. Amy just likes spiders. She just cannot look over past it. This is, unironically, this poem actually defines society. Oh, that's very interesting. Not bad. No, it's actually I actually really like it. Good job, Natsuki. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I thought I had to explain. No, I kind of understand it. Like, anyone who agrees with this true poem is an ignorant jerk. Yeah, it's true. Everyone's some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. That's true. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as you're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as the two of the girls in this fairy club who I respectfully won't name. Whoa. Why is the game all getting, like the game? The music, it's getting all messed up again. Kind of ironic that even in one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks, but it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more. What are you talking about, man? So first off, I mean, we already know it. But, you're just talking about poems, but now it's, like, oh, you seem to like Yuri more. Yuri's so much better than me. Yuri and her long legs and her purple hair and her dark aesthetic. Why is it not me? Natsuki wants to be loved too. Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. Just get the hell out of my face. I don't want to see you no more. I hope you get publicly executed. I'm gonna go with Monica because Yuri's tweaking now. Look, Nevada, I think you saw something already that you weren't supposed to see. Are you talking about Yuri cutting herself, or are you talking to us about the piano? I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. Do you really think you could escape your actions when God judges you for your sins? It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Dangerous for me or dangerous for her? Because I have not done anything to Yuri, but Yuri has done actions to herself, which I guess as a result it is because of, maybe you're right. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts. Listen, man, I'm all about having a pocket knife. Pocket knives are very useful. I personally carry around a utility knife my brother gave me. I like them very much, right? Very useful. You need to cut some zip ties, or you need to cut something. Or, maybe you're opening a pack of gum and the wrappers to, use a pocket knife. But come on, don't do that. Isn't that kind of messed up? It's just a kind of messed. It's not like it's bad or anything. It's just a little bad. Maybe you shouldn't be doing. Like, it's, for example, you're on a diet and you eat hamburgers. You shouldn't be doing that. She even brings up a different one to school every day. Like, she has a collection or something. Knives are pretty interesting, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the type of person that'd be collecting a whole bunch of knives. At the moment, I just have two. The one my brother got me, which it is very utilitarian. And then I found another one when I used to work at my old job, which is like a hunting knife. Very nice. I like them both. Don't really use a hunting knife though, but maybe if I go camping, I'll use it. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything. No, I think she just probably has a weird obsession with knives. Maybe just likes how it looks, maybe like the different uses for them, things like that. I mean, there's lots of videos on YouTube talking about EDC, everyday carry. Maybe she brings one every day to see which one will actually benefit her in a daily situation. Not because, she's depressed, but I think she just that's a little too far, I don't think she gets some kind of high. At that point, you're comparing her to some kind of drug addict, and that's not true. It might even be like a sick. I don't think so. I'm not debating the fact that there is a fetish for like knives and like blood. No, I'm not saying that, but I don't think she has that kind of thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling. What the hell, man? All right, bro. Okay. I'm not saying it's your fault. You kind of are, Monica. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be frank with you. Your bitch ass telling me that I'm the problem for all Second World Wars. The reason that we went into Vietnam was because of me. The reason there's kids dying in Africa is because of me. It's not my problem. I'm sorry. That's not my problem. I'm sorry. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you, Chief, but it ain't my problem. All right. It's just how it goes, man. But I guess that's why I had to explain it to you. No, I kind of noticed the viewers have been noticing. We've all been, we all here are above average intelligence, so I believe we are all noticing it. But thank you, Monica. Thank you. I certainly did not. I don't believe any of you guys saw it. Thank you, Monica. We didn't know about that. So if you keep your distance, that probably would be best for her. While you're at it, don't. All right. No. See. Oh my God. It's like Monica, she's like, if Yuri kills herself, I'm always here for you. No, man. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the... Oh my God, man. she's just like, she's using her, wouldn't say mental illness, but her mental stability to her advantage. It's like saying like, you know, Yuri's a pretty crazy girl, but I'm not. I play piano, I have bows in my hair, ribbons in my hair, and I know how to treat my club members. Wow. So not only is she talking shit about Yuri, now she's also talking shit about Natsuki. This is now a telenovela. A very good telenovela, might I say. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? After I told you that you should spend more time with me instead of some psychological ruined Yuri and some very jealous and possessive Natsuki. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, I love that title, Save Me. The colors, they won't bright. There is several letters missing here. The colors, they won't bright, beautiful, or beatful colors. I think it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, and blue, and endless cacophony of meaning, noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, with grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless, I think it's spam of meaningless. Delete her. Am I supposed to go to the computer and delete one of the characters? Am I supposed to delete Yuri? Or Monica? I don't know if I should I do it in this episode? I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. No, I understand it. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh man, I always love these. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. I tried to save my game last time, but it did not work. Yeah, can we try saving our game? We'll save it right there. Okay. Just in case, alright? Just in case. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? She's not even talking to us in the video game format now. She's literally talking to us one-on-one. She is talking to me the same way I'm talking to you guys. Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. What? I knew it. I knew it, man. She's literally talking to us one-on-one. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That's a very cool, interesting thing that they did right there. They broke the system and then it immediately cuts back to the game. I like that. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at this poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? This might won't even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth picking up. Practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Nevada. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It actually does feel pretty good when you get some nice criticism, like on your hobbies. Even though you do feel like they aren't the best, it is nice for somebody to actually be like, hey man, you know, it's pretty good, you know, it's only gonna get better from here, but for right now, you're doing very good, you know. So, it is very nice that Yuri's feeling that. I want to write a poem about this feeling. I want to write a poem about us, Nutavera. I want us to grow old and die together. I want us to live life fast and die young. I'm so healthy. that bad, Nevada? Listen, I'm not telling you it's good, but I'm not telling you it's bad, alright? I'm not being weird, right? Yeah, Weird is probably the most sanest, healthiest, normal thing you could say about this whole situation. I'm having a harder time than usual on concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? She's smiling, that's weird. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, lineal gearbox, falling sky, 7 homely stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, true controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God. This is a very good poem. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. Is that fastly gear? 40 gears. 40 gears in a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolted of holy stakes tied to the existence of a dock ship to another world. The dock ship is supposed to be the portal to another place. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting to a sky of 40 gears and an open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. So this mechanical thing is actual living. It's a living, breathing entity. Breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing stinks, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It's giving all this mechanical imagery and descriptions a very human-esque type of description. Because mechanically speaking, mechanical stuff like this, like gearboxes and cogs and things like that, they are not supposed to have no sort of human features or human, like things. It's a very thought-provoking thing. It doesn't really matter what it's about. Well, it kind of sounds like my own interpretation from it. Speaking as a film student here, it sounds like, in my perspective, that it is crossing 2 dimensions. But while crossing these 2 dimensions, you are met with the topics of if this is actually, like possible, this whole like traveling dimensions or time travel, whatever it is there a higher being? And while you're also crossing this, you're also taking account into all the mechanical things. Maybe it's just about some sort of like government experiment. Could be some sort of government experiments. Could be some sort of big like project, mechanical project, like an Outlast almost. Might play that game pretty soon too. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. It's so weird, man. What would you guys do in this situation if a girl came up to you, right, or a guy came up to you and started saying that? I mean, she probably would love the fuck out of you, but that's so weird, man. Like, I don't know. I'm okay. I'm okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. What did I just? Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Hell yeah. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's house. There were four of us. I believe the four of us are supposed to be Natsuki, Monica, and Yuri. I had drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. She is now sleeping. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream, it was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Very interesting poem. What do you guys think the poem means? I think the poem means that she is actually living this. She is legitimately living this, and the reason that I'm telling you this is because the major clue that's giving it away is in the third little two sentences. Oh no, I'm sorry. The last sentence of the second paragraph, and then the whole second sentence. Well, all the three of the sentences on the bottom. So they say that there's a person that they don't recognize who told the joke, and everyone laughed. Now, if you look at the last two sentences of the little stanza in the bottom, it says, "So the laughing was not part of the dream; it was the noise that woke me up." Meaning that this is something that's actually happening. Meaning that they are actually living this. Very weird. Very interesting concept. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to get over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little bit more lively ever since Nevada joined and we've started with some club activities. She's even blushing, bro. But this isn't time for us, well, everyone's blushing, but this isn't time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, we would have had 5. And that festivals are our only really chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? Natsuki is very possessive. She doesn't want anybody else to talk to me. To inspire them is to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. That is very weird. I do not like that. It is very natural for a human being to want to leave. Actually, it is a natural primal reaction. So for it to be very intimate and not wanting to leave, meaning that it's either A, everything that you would ever need and desire in that one place. If this place can feed you and provide you with finances and everything else, then yes, it would be understandable for you not to leave. But at the same time, you not leaving meaning that you would not have any social interaction. I do not like that, Monica. I do not like that description. I know you feel that way too. I do not actually. I genuinely do not feel like that. I know we all do. Do you guys feel like that? That's what I thought. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Nuke Nevada? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Nuke Nevada to agree with you just because he doesn't have no say to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Oh my god. Yuri never even talked until Nuke Nevada joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. Is Natsuki facing issues at home? Is this Natsuki's like escape? Like, man, that's, I don't know. And Nuke Nevada isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Yeah, especially since Monica said she treated the club members equally. Now it's sounding like society. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's word. That's not true at all. Oh, now she's crying. I'm sure Yuri and Nevada want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Wanako wanted, that would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're getting any new members that we're against getting new members or anything. Nevada, why did you even join this club? I mean, to be honest, the character only joined because, he's trying to spit some game, What were you happy to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all that? What is the point of this? What is the point of meaning of life? Why are we here? Is there an afterlife? And if so, how do we know? Does heaven and hell actually exist, or was it just a figment of imagination made by a scared man during an existential crisis where resources weren't available, struggling to survive every day? Monica, that is a very philosophical question. What if starting this club was a mistake? What if all my life decisions, everything I've ever done, everything I've ever said, everything that I've ever shared with anybody has led up to this moment for nothing? No fighting meaning, no escapism. Is this my false, pre-mortal sense of reality? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be on? No, actually, here in America, right? My beautiful US of A. Well, not so beautiful, but beautiful. We do have that amendment, so, you can speak about it, Obviously, if other people get mad at it, or what you're saying, doesn't always mean you're wrong, but you do have that opportunity to go ahead and speak your mind, and it actually, I actually think that you should go ahead and fully exercise it, unless you use it on Twitter. Then at that point, I think you should sincerely, not breathe. It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? She wants a family. There aren't that many places like that for me, and now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Nevada, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. Well, but this one, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent. That's the same thing that we're feeling. Who cares about this obnoxious brat? Whoa! I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. Okay, I'm gonna make a quick cut. Alright, I'm back. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Her eye was bleeding. You guys did see that, right? Her eye was bleeding. The only eye that was not glitched out and still in frame was bleeding. I should do my best to consider everyone else's perspectives and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Nuke Nevada? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided to give her an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Very nice conservative American point of view. Each member contributes their own Did something happen in her eye? I accidentally looked down at the desk for... Oh my god, she's bleeding. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Which each change of members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then we're on your side as well. Alright. Is she still bleeding or has it stopped? Let me see. It's stopped. Maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. I know things are a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Nuke Nevada? Please don't take this the wrong way, but Nuke Nevada kind of belongs to me, and I want Nuke Nevada all to myself. So if you ever lay your old dirty, grimy, scum-ridden hands on him, I'll have you know, Yuri, death will come much, much more sooner. I'm gonna chat a little bit. That's so weird, bro. Why can't we just walk with Yuri? Just to see what he thinks of this time here and all that. It's important to me. Yuri, you could wait outside the doors and we can still walk, but I don't know. Yuri looks a little troubled. She doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Nuknevada, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at the club. Not really. I really don't. And it's getting grainy. Very nice. Okay, I would really hate to see you unhappy. Alright. It's, I don't... What would you define exactly as unhappy, you know? Am I content? I guess so. Am I satisfied? I guess so. Am I happy? It's a little debatable. I feel like I'm kind of responsible for that as president. The music stopped. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. Matter of fact, I don't like seeing you with other girls. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know, unstable. Very cute, but mentally unstable. Insert the Sanrio meme where it says, I'm mentally unstable, but very sexy. Why are you gonna do that? I mean, you know, the whole screen is all grainy, the music stopped. I don't know. Why are you gonna... I don't know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only people here. Only real people here. I don't really know if any of you people are actually real. I'm starting now to believe that the character might have schizophrenia, and you are all just a figment of his imagination. You know what I mean? Each one of you people represent a doubt or a troubled situation representing him. But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we have gotten to spend any time together. That's... Why would you need to spend time with me? I don't understand. I just go to this here, man. I just go to this school and say, you know, I do my online school. I go to work. I hit the gym, and I come make videos for you guys. I don't think I need to spend time with you specifically, but I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Yeah, it's only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something. No, you definitely said a very good amount of things that are very weird. There are just some things that I've been hoping to talk to you about. About what? What would you like to talk about? Go ahead. Lay it down on me. Maybe some political views, you know. Maybe some new societal standpoints, often which I will disagree with. What would you like to talk about? Video games? Music? Oh, I know what we could talk about. Let's talk about... Do you believe there will be a next 3-6 Mafia album? That's a very good opinion. Now, me, you know, factually speaking, if we're talking about this on a realistic point, I believe not. But it would be very great if they did drop an album, and it would completely make all of us... You know, a lot of people are like, oh, Drake dropped a new album, Kanye dropped a new... The minute 3-6 Mafia drops an album, the whole world would look at that shit, man. It's like if Daft Punk came, released a mixtape, like unreleased mixtape from like their early stages, and just bounced. That's it. Like we never hear from them again. Hey, man, I missed Daft Punk. Goddamn. Things I know only you could understand. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So if 3 6 Mafia did drop a new album, you know I would be bumping that shit on repeat every day. Matter of fact, that's probably the only kind of music I listen to. And matter of fact, 3 6 Mafia actually did influence a lot of today's music, even though people don't give a lot of credit. Matter of fact, one of the most important things I think that we've actually gotten was the staccato flow, popularized and I think perfected by Lord Infamous. But if we're also technically speaking, the whole enchanting and horrorcore aspect that they have, especially with the horror loops done by all older like Memphis artists, I think that's a very good, thing that they did. It was a very cool thing. Even I try to incorporate it into some of the beats that I make. Even as amateur as it is, I do sometimes try to add them in there to pay some sort of homage. But I think that the vocal loops are a very well done part of the music, and it only makes, although they are speaking of bad things, very bad, sadistic, at some points very satanic things, you cannot feel bad for repeating the vocal loops. Like, the vocal loops just put you in that mood. Like, it gets you hyped. Like, break the law, break the law, break the law. Like, I'll listen to that song and I'll just be repeating that over and over and over while they're talking about breaking the law, how they'll break the law, who broke the law. The vocal loops are very good. Anyways, okay, I'm done with that. I'll make a video about for that, man. So that's why wait, not yet. No, stop it. It's very weird. I literally talked for like 4 minutes about 3 6 Mafia, man. Oh my god. Alright, let me see. I want to do childhood. I want to do horror. I like horror a lot. 111 out of 20. The number's so weird. I want to do extraordinary. Monica is all the way in the bottom. What if we pick all the words for Monica? Here, let's do ribbon. Can we do that? Oh, that was damn it. That was Yuri's. Damn it. That was Natsuki's. Damn it. Oh my god, man. Wow. What the hell, bro? Okay, that was damn. God damn it. Ooh, should I pick that? I'm gonna pick it. Very nice. Cool. Alright, let's pick what the hell was that? What? You guys heard that little like vocal like bleep? Alright guys, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watching it. I hope you guys are okay with the kind of extended videos. Before I actually end the video, I just noticed something very weird. In the background, you guys see on the wall right there, there's actually a still shot, a screenshot of when Sayori hung herself. Very interesting. Alright, so with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you guys for watching it. I will be playing some other games alongside this as well, so there's a little bit of variety. Thank you guys for the feedback, watching this. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed it. And let me know what you guys are thinking of the series so far. Any other horror games you guys would like me to play. Feel free to go ahead and drop them down in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next one.